Americans receive nearly 130 million robocalls a day. How do you make them stop? Plus, criminals are using confusion and stress over the pandemic to try and trick people into falling for student loan scams. Attorney General Josh Stein is with us for the next 15 minutes to talk about all that and more, and to take your questions. Here's how you get your questions to the North Carolina Attorney General. You text them to us at 336-379-5775. We've got the number there for you on the screen. Again, 336-379-5775. We'll keep that number down there at the bottom as well, so you'll have it as we start talking. All right, so we're getting into the you must start buying Christmas gifts season. Because that's what we're hearing from everybody with the supply chain issues. So what kinds of things?
Halloween just happened, so it's already time for Christmas.
I know. So what kinds of things should we have our antenna up for in the next month?
Scams. Everyone needs to be worried about being deceived or tricked online. Two things happen at the end of the year. One, we get all of our loved ones gifts. And so you want to make sure that you're using a legitimate retailer, that they have a secure website, HTTPS. That S tells you that it's secure. You don't want to use some fly-by-night outfit that's just going to take your money and not send you whatever it is you want. And the other thing people do at the end of the year is they give a lot of charity. This is a time when we think about all the organizations that we want to support to help people in need. And that is a wonderful impulse, but you have to take steps to make sure that the money you give actually goes for your intended purpose and not to line some criminal's pocket.
All right, yeah, so two big things. That S on the end of the website address is huge, and always look at that charity. You know, we did get a text message as you were talking about a scam. They said, I got a voicemail from Publishers Clearinghouse saying I'd been selected this month as the big winner, and they left a number for me to call and claim the prize. But they're like, I'm guessing it's fake. I don't think I entered.
100%. It is a criminal, and it probably has nothing to do with Publishers Clearinghouse, but rather a criminal claiming to be Publishers Clearinghouse, because they want to get you on the hook. And what they will probably say is you won $40,000 or $250,000, but in order to get that prize, you have to pay some administrative fee of $800. And what they're trying to do is see if they can get you on the hook. And then they'll say, oh, well, once you paid that, you actually have to pay $4,000 in taxes in order to secure or draw down your winnings. Of course, you're never going to get the money because you didn't win, because you never entered. They just want to play on people's excitement and enthusiasm to try to steal their money.
And even if you did enter to win, the big red flag there is the paying for a prize.
Yes, you never have to pay in advance for some gift that you won, or if you are trying to get debt relief. Let's say you're in financial needs, and they know a lot of people have financial needs. So they'll say, hey, I can solve your IRS problem, or I can solve your debt relief problem, or your mortgage problem. Just pay me $1,000 and I'll make your problems go away. That's against the law in North Carolina for somebody to get paid in advance before they provided the service.
Okay. All right. So with that said, just recently you have been talking about a student loan scam. So let's talk about how that works and what we need to know as those who might have our own student debt, and for those when we have loved ones with student debt.
That's right. And it actually works very similarly to what I just said. Sometimes they'll call you about IRS debt, or they'll just call and say, we can help you refinance your student debt. And the fact is so many North Carolinians have student debt, they can make the calls not knowing whether or not you do, because a large percentage of people actually do have student loans. And then they'll make you all these promises that they can make your student loan go away, or they can negotiate with your service provider to lower your payments. But again, they're trying to get money up front. And if that ever happens, that's a crime. To get paid in advance for debt relief is a crime in North Carolina. Please, if you get one of those calls, call my office. Don't say yes because somebody calls you, even if it's on something that you really need help on, like student loan relief, because the chances are you'll end up with more heartbreak than relief at the end of the day.
All All right, let's go to how to report robocalls, because I've got probably 5 or 6 text questions about robocalls, and we'll kind of go through them. But first and foremost, I want people to know how to report them and why they need to report them.
Yeah, we have an easy to use link on our website, and our website's NCDOJ, North Carolina Department of Justice, .gov for government. So ncdoj.gov/no-robo, no-robo for no robocalls. And if you let us know the types of calls you're getting, that will help inform us as to what scams are going on, so we can alert the public and people can be prepared. And we share that with our federal partners like the FCC and FTC that can help them shape their enforcement priorities.
Okay. All right. We're going to be talking about some of these robocall texts that we're getting from you that you want to have the North Carolina Attorney General answer. You can continue to text your questions